Cody, first of all, congratulations. This is Hondo Carpenter from SI, and I've been friends with your college coach, PJ Fleck, for many years. And a lot of people equate PJ to his competitive, upbeat style, to a Pete Carroll type. Not saying the same, but type. How much do you think playing for PJ after you got to know the Raiders is going to help you with your adjustment here and what they're trying to do to change the culture?
Oh, it'll help me an incredible amount. Just being around Coach Fleck for the 5 years that I have, I've not only become a better football player, but I've become a better man and a person on and off the field. So, Coach Fleck has taught us so many valuable lessons that I can apply to and outside of the game of football to better prepare me for what's to come because there will be hardships, there will be adversity. Like you said, the culture changed. The culture was everything at the University of Minnesota, and especially with Coach Fleck. And I couldn't be more grateful and more prepared for what's to come now.
Hello, I was Heidi Fang, Las Vegas Review Journal. I was just wondering what this process has been like for you and what it means to you to become a Raider.
The process has been amazing. It's something that you dream of as a kid, and it doesn't really hit. It doesn't really feel as real as it does until that moment really happens. And I just want to, but yeah, the process has been unbelievable. It's something that you dream of as a kid, and for it to actually become a reality is something that is very, very hard to put into words. But I am more than grateful for the opportunity that Coach Carroll and the rest of the staff, the Las Vegas Raiders, has given me, and I'm just excited to get myself down there and then put my best foot forward each and every single day, each opportunity that I'm given.
Hey Cody, congratulations. How do you describe your play style and what are your strengths that you think you can bring to the linebacker room?
I'll say, first of all, athletic and intelligent. I think I can do everything on the football field that a linebacker is required to do and more. For me, it all starts in the film room. So, because if I don't know my job and I don't know the job of those around me, one, I can't do my job and I can't do it at a high enough level to perform at the way that you need to in the National Football League. So for me, it all starts with that, knowing my keys, your key and diagnose, taking the first step in the right direction before anybody else does on the football field. So then once I get in that right spot, I'll be able to make the play with my, hard work and God-given abilities. So whether that's, defeating a block, making a tackle, once I get there, I believe my play style can do it all.
Cody, could you tell us about your pre-draft interaction with the Raiders? Did you have an inkling you were going here and just kind of take us through that process, please?
Yeah, for sure. There wasn't a whole lot of interaction outside of Senior Bowl combine interviews. So was I expecting no, outside of receiving a text from one of my coaches that they had talked to a coach from the Raiders organization and then saying that pretty much asking if they would draft myself. And they said, of course, Cody Lindenberg would make your locker room and team a whole lot better than it is now. And I just, can't say thank you enough to all those that have supported me and have, had my back through everything that, we've gone through together.
Go ahead, Hondo.
Cody, last question from me, but I've watched most of your games at Minnesota, and you do a very good job of getting other people in position, helping your teammates out. Would you talk about, is that something you developed? Is it something that you've always had, but it always impressed me as a high football IQ?
Yeah, 100%. It's certainly not something that I came into school with. It's something that I developed along my 5 years at the University of Minnesota, whether that was through Coach Fleck, Joe Rossi, the DC, who I was with my first 4 years, Corey Heatherman, who was my DC this last year, and a big one that I give a lot of my credit to is Mariano Sori-Marin. I had the pleasure of playing alongside of him for the first 4 years of my career, and he's actually now the linebackers coach for the University of Minnesota. And really through him and his leadership in the way that he went about his business in the film room and on the football field really, really helped me develop into the leader and, orchestrator that I believe that I am on the football field. Like you said, I don't only know my job. I know the 10 other guys on the football field's jobs, because if they happen to not remember their responsibility, they take a shot the play before, their bell is a little bit rung, I'm gonna get them in the right spot. I'm gonna make sure they know what they're doing, and then we're all gonna, be on the same page so we can execute at the level that we need to.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Cody. Appreciate it.
Thank you.